So what up, COD fans? You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And it's been a long time since I posted any Call of Duty on my channel. And a lot of you guys thought I just gave up on the game. I just got tired of it. It always felt like the same old run-of-the-mill. And that's exactly how I felt about this game before I played it. I was like, it's still just Call of Duty. You know, I didn't think the next gen version or the PC version, or I couldn't really see the difference. It's a blatant port over. Obviously the next gen version doesn't really have that much more to offer except for the graphics. At least that's what I know. I mean, I don't know much about the storyline, and I don't know if there's any major differences between this and the current gen version. But if you're playing on the current gen, I'm assuming you have pretty much the same game, except for, you know, obviously slightly better graphics on the next gen. And when I say slightly, I mean Call of Duty has always looked good. And until you have both games played on two different TVs side by side, you're not really going to notice the difference. So I hadn't had Call of Duty on my channel for a while, and it was for a reason. I just kind of wanted to detox. And I wasn't planning on getting this game. When I went to GameStop, I traded in a bunch of stuff, and I had enough to get one more game, and it was either this or Madden Football.
Did my dog just pick up the tag? No way. I think my dog just picked up the tags for me, yo. That's crazy.
So someone please confirm that for us. You know, do dogs actually pick up the tags? My man Insane Demeanor. And like I was saying, I had the opportunity to pick up Madden or this, and I just said to myself, I think I'll have all spring when there's no real games coming out, I'll play some Madden. And really, I wanted to see the games that I really wanted a true next-gen experience. So I wanted games that weren't port-overs, and even though this one still represents that, you know, I kind of felt like I'd probably have more time on this one. Especially since my channel, you know, I had a lot of Call of Duty on my channel over the years. You know, some of you guys are brand new to my channel and you're going to be shocked. What? He posts Call of Duty? You know, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for some of you guys. The PlayStation 4 has a lot of shooters. And that's the reason why this game wasn't #1 on my list. And I really don't know how I'm going to get all of these shooters or enough footage out to you guys. I might do, you know, one shooter for 1 week. You know, probably post 3 or 4 videos a week on one shooter. And maybe I'll start posting, you know, another shooter the next week. And we've got Killzone Shadowfall, Blacklight Retribution, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts. PlanetSide 2 is coming out real soon. I mean, it's another free-to-play, downloadable game, and I can't wait to play that one. And then Destiny comes out like the beginning of the year. So we've got a lot of shooters to kind of dig through, and all of them so far are awesome. I've got gameplay footage coming from everything. And as I mentioned before, I have some Warframe videos coming up too. And if you guys have a PlayStation 4, try not to send me a try not to send me a friend request. You know, I get so many friend requests and I can't add you because I don't know what you play. I don't want to just add you, and some of you guys are still on the PS3. And it's kind of hard for me to you know, say no to you guys. I want to add everyone, but I can't do that. #1, I'm only having 20 people on my friends list. And let this be the video that states that. Until you hear otherwise, I'm only going to have 20 people on my friends list. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to game with you. It just means that I want to have a core group of friends that I game with on a regular basis. Those are family members, close gamer friends, you know, co-workers, students that I go to school with, whatever. And everybody else, if you send me a regular text message or a voice messages take priority over everyone. You send me a voice message, then I know you have a mic, I can communicate with you, and I'm a team player in every game that I play, so, you know, I play the objectives, and I'd like to hear you in my videos. It'd be pretty cool to hear your voice, you know, hear you raging and complaining. So keep that in mind. You know, I'm all about having fun, and I want to be able to hear you guys. Right there, I stunned his ass, and I got him. The PlayStation 4 controller is amazing for these shooter games. Absolutely amazing. The spacing on the right and left stick is perfect. The lower to center right stick and left stick just makes your precision so much better than it was previous gen. And remember, I was on the 360 for 5 years, and I'm standing here telling you the PS4, the DS4 controller, hands down the greatest control ever made. And you know, that's not me just talking trash. I think the 360 control is still the greatest control of all time, but as it stands right now, the PS4 control is taking that spot, man. It really is. Some of you guys might disagree, but I was a 360 gamer for 5 years. Halo, all the Call of Duties, and I'm telling you, I'm way quicker. My precision aim is so much better. It didn't take me long to get my sights down on this game on the PS4. There's a little glimpse of the PlayStation 4 dashboard, party system. That's the one thing. Maybe somebody can help me in the comments. How do you record gameplay without recording everybody's voice in the party? As it stands, I usually have to mute everybody, or I switch over to game chat, which is fine too. I don't mind just recording game chat. I mean, the game chat volume is what I used to record it anyway. But you know, if I'm gonna be recording, I guess if I'm gonna be doing live comms, then that will be fine. But if I wanted to talk to you guys doing a live comm, I can't talk to you guys and talk to my teammates, so I can still make it work, no problem, like I've always have. But if you guys have any tips in the comments, I'm open to anything, any suggestions. COD Ghosts is a good game so far, in my opinion. It feels like Modern Warfare 2 without the noob tubing. And that's all I've been asking for all these years. Just give me Modern Warfare 2 without the noob tubes and the cheesy ass gameplay. The graphics are better in terms of the explosions and things like that, but this game really is a fast-paced, action-packed game, and it's exactly what I've been looking for in a Call of Duty game. And I know I might be talking kind of early. I've only played like 2 nights of this game, and those 2 nights I played for like 3 hours apiece. And I didn't see any shenanigans. The quick scoping is still there, but you know, I've dealt with that since COD 4, so it hasn't really been a big problem for me. I get annoyed just like you do, and I haven't really tested out all the kill streaks, and I haven't seen any overpowered weapons just yet. I'm sure there's going to be some craziness in this game, you know, but at the same time, what I've experienced so far feels like Modern Warfare 2 without the noob tubes. You know, just the graphics, the gameplay, everything about it is fast, it's quick, it's fun. The sound is so much better in this game than Treyarch in Black Ops 2. You guys remember the videos that when I said that game sounded like people were running around with their socks on. I hated the sound in Black Ops 2. And I'm sure there's going to be some sound whoring in this game, but I prefer it to be as realistic as possible. You know, big ass dude running around with a big ass gun and a backpack. You know, running around the bushes and stomping in the mud. You're going to hear all of that. So this game is, so far, a tremendous amount of fun. I'm enjoying myself. You know, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not trying to relate it to the other games that are out there. You guys know how I feel about Battlefield 4. I'm in love with that game. So expect a lot of footage from me in that game as well. But COD Ghosts, so far, I think I was wrong about this game. So, you know, man can admit when he's wrong. It's your boy Shake. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments, those of you who've actually played the game. And I'll holla at you dudes later.